Why is the Associated Press suing Bobtheorc over a video with just 13 views? Hello everyone, I'm Bobtheorc and welcome to News Snark, where we are almost as honest as CNN. So, today, as I got back from a job site, I received a letter at the office from Higbee Associates. And basically, this was a letter claiming that I had some copyright infringement and they were suing me on behalf of the Associated Press and over a video where I was talking about can there be peace between Russia and Ukraine and what would that look like. This is from like a video from like 2 years ago where some of my friends asked me to talk about it. So I did. And they want $2,375 or they will take me to court. And, you know, so here's I scanned the document. Here's all the stuff. And they want me to provide credit card information and pay them with my credit card. So this seems a little bit sketchy. But, you know, they've got some screenshots of one of the images in the video and my web page and all that kind of stuff. But here's the funny thing. They aren't suing Bobtheorc, they're suing Norman Computers, my computer company. So, I have a confession to make. I'm not actually Bobtheorc. My name is Mark and I'm a person. I'm a human. I'm not actually an orc. I painted my face green for Halloween once and it turned out to be a terrible idea. So, I want to read something here. Today I received a letter from Higbee Associates regarding a copyright claim involving an image from an educational video that I made 2 years ago. I immediately called their number and offered to take down the offending video and image. YouTube, by the way, has never given me a copyright strike. It quickly became apparent that this law firm was just trying to get money from my computer business, which has nothing to do with Bobtheorc, which is my personal website, or my Bobtheorc YouTube channel. After discussing the situation with counsel, I have prepared the following response. Dear Higbee and Associates / the Associated Press, my name is Mark, and I am the owner of Norman Computers. I also own the Bobtheorc YouTube channel and Bobtheorc.com. Bobtheorc is a fictitious character that only exists online. That's because orcs aren't real. I portray myself online as Bobtheorc when I play video games because it seemed like a good idea 30 years ago when I was a kid. Bobtheorc was the name of my Dungeons & Dragons character when I was a kid. I am not actually an orc, and Bobtheorc only exists online. Norman Computers is not affiliated with the Bobtheorc YouTube channel or Bobtheorc.com. Norman Computers also disavows everything that Bobtheorc says on the internet because it's generally satire. The Bobtheorc YouTube channel and Bobtheorc.com are personal projects of mine and exist to entertain and educate my friends and family. It is purely a personal project and not a commercial enterprise. The YouTube channel has never been monetized, and I do not receive any money from donations to Bobtheorc.com. The donation page that you mentioned on my website is for people who like reading my dad's books, which are published for free on the website. All donated money goes to my dad, who was financially wiped out after paying for mom's cancer and then survived cancer himself. Additionally, only one person has ever donated to Dad's cancer fund, and it was my sister. Thanks, Maria. I love you. The video described in your documentation, Is There a Peaceful Solution in Ukraine, 3/29/2022, was made in response to questions from my friends. It's only for reporting and educational purposes, and it has never been monetized, and it falls under fair use. Only 13 people have ever viewed this video, most of whom were the very same friends who asked me to make the video in the first place. No one has watched this video in almost 2 years. In summary, Norman Computers has nothing to do with Bobtheorc.com or the Bob the Orc YouTube channel. Norman Computers actually has its own webpage and its own YouTube channel. 2. Bob the Orc exists to entertain and educate my friends, whom, as you can see, I don't have many. 3. Norman Computers does not receive any compensation whatsoever from Bobtheorc.com or the Bob the Orc YouTube channel. So, why is the Associated Press suing Norman Computers to pay $2,375 to settle this matter, when Norman Computers obviously has nothing to do with Bobtheorc.com? Additionally, Norman Computers does not have a license for any content because Norman Computers didn't post it. I've taken down the video, I've removed the pictures from my website, and I consider this matter to be closed. Get wrecked. Signed, Bob the Orc. So, that's my official statement, and I may come out with unofficial statements later, but that's what's going on. These guys are trying to get money from me, and since Bob the Orc is not a financial, and it's not a commercial entity, they're going after my computer business because, you follow the money. Well, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys know what's going on. And I will see everybody later. Thank you, and have a nice day. Goodbye.